introduce yourselves, and then, like I say with your most enthusiastic voice what the band is called.
I'm called George.
I'm Jordan.
I'm Niall.
And we're the Red Hot Chili Yessirs.
It's just brilliant. Okay,
Yeah.
Well, I guess the first question's got to be, how did we get to that name? Did you know you wanted to like sort of be a Red Hot Chili Peppers cover band and then kind of go from there, or how did you get to it?
We've been in bands before, and we always kind of had some element of Chili Peppers in the set list. And once mine and George's bands disbanded, we kind of just went, oh, do you want to do a Chili Peppers band? Because for me, I've always appreciated their music and their style, and that's why I wanted to do it, because we'd always played their music anyway. And at the time, there was a bit of a boom with more tribute bands on the island, rather than, sort of like original stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it was something that I found after we set it up, people actually kind of liked them over here. It's got quite a big following. You always found that people always seem to recognise the name,
Mm-hmm.
of which kind of just came out as a spur of the moment. We did have a couple of names that kind of got thrown around, but yeah, Red Hot Chili Yessirs is definitely the catchiest one. Yeah.
It is brilliant because it's so simple, because you're only switching the one word.
Yeah.
And so do you find then when you guys play, you get that good reaction? Then people know a lot of like the sort of Chili Peppers songs, and you get that big reaction.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely got a very large catalogue of like hit songs. So, you can basically weasel in about an hour worth of songs that like people are going to sing along to. They know, these are songs from like 40 years ago, and people still know every single word of them to the day. So it's great for us to kind of bring that performance over here, where the Chili Peppers are never going to play on the Isle of Man. So
I never say never, maybe
yeah,
they want to
I'd
come for the
hope so,
TT,
Maybe I'd get to see them then, but yeah, it's great to kind of find people that are interested and share this sort of love for the music as well.
Yeah, and I suppose, is that where it started then? You mentioned that you kind of had a few of their songs on the odd set list and things in various bands, but are you a big fan of them then, or is it just that their songs, because I mean they're fun to listen to, are they just fun to play?
Yeah, they are a lot funner to play than they are to listen to at times. I mean, I definitely like, you're driving home from work in the car and a Chili Pepper song comes on and you just change it over. Like, I've heard that 10 million times. But playing them, it's like you've never played it before. It's really good and fun to play the songs. And you can kind of add your own twist to it as they do live.
Mm-hmm.
Do take a lot of live aspects from their performances and bring them to ours as well. So it's never the same. So even though you're playing the same music, you do different transitions or jams or just little ways that you kind of sneak in your own little influences as well on their music.
Yeah.
So I really enjoy it doing that.
Yeah, nice. Because you do find with them when you watch them perform. I mean, even didn't they recently did like thing around the Olympics, didn't they? When the announcement of LA was going to be the next one, that you watch them and you never know what to quite expect with them. So so lots of onstage antics and playing around with it. It must be quite fun to play with them.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, awesome. So you are going to play us a couple songs. We've got a couple, got a gig coming up we're going to chat about as well. But sort of give me a little insight first on what songs are you going to be treating us to tonight in the live lounge?
So we're going to be playing Other Side and Scar Tissue, and give a bit of a acoustic version of it, which we've never done before.
Okay.
So, yeah.
World exclusive.
Yeah.
World exclusive in the live lounge. Why those two songs? Why have they the ones that have jumped out to you? Because I suppose with the Red Hot Chili Peppers, people could name, like you say, the catalogue's massive. So why those two?
Well, that album alone, the Californication album, the whole point of that album was when they originally had their guitarist come back into the band, and he hadn't been playing guitar for a very long time. And that entire album is very stripped back. It's very bare. It's very like single track. So for us doing an acoustic cover, I think that's probably the easiest line for us to go down. A lot of them can get quite multi-layered and a bit hectic, but I think with those, very to a point and take well for an acoustic cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair. I would have loved to have seen an attempt of like Can't Stop or something with the trying to build up the sound of the bass the whole way. It would have been interesting on acoustic. I think we've gone for the smart options, definitely. So which one are we going to hear first then?
We'll do Other Side first.
Other Side? Yeah. Awesome. Right, perfect.
How long will I slide and separate my side? I don't believe it's bad, and slit my throat is all I ever. I heard your voice through a photograph. I thought it up and brought up the past. I want you to know you can never go back. I gotta take it on the other side. With centuries of what it meant to me, a cemetery where I marry the sea, and stranger things can never change my mind. I gotta take it on the other side. Take it on the other side. Take it on. Take it on. How long will I slide? Separate my side. I don't believe it's bad. Slit my throat, it's all I ever. Pour my life into a paper cup. The ashtrays full and I'm spilling my guts. She wanna know if I'm still lost. I gotta take it on the other side. A scarlet starlet and she's in my bed. A candidate for a soulmate blend. Push the trigger and pull the thread. I gotta take it on the other side. Take it on the other side. Take it on. Take it on. How long will I slide? Separate my side. And I don't believe it's bad. Slit my throat, it's all I ever. Turn me on, take me for a hot ride. Burn me out, leave me on the other side. I yell and tell them that it's not my friend. I tear it down, and then it's born again. How long will I slide? Separate my side. I don't believe it's bad. Slit my throat, it's all I ever now. Long, and I don't believe it's sad. Slit my throat, it's all I ever.
Brill, that was the Red Hot Chili Yessirs, not the Chili Peppers, with Other Side, and you're still here in the studio with me. So we've got a gig coming up at the end of this month. Can you tell me a little bit about what we can look forward to?
Costumes, maybe. We're all wearing costumes anyway. We are encouraging everyone to kind of wear something a bit themed with Halloween, as that's what it's all for. It's basically one big Halloween party to raise money for the Hospice. And yeah, I think it's a perfect sort of scenario excuse to get dressed up and raise a bit of money. I'd like to raise £1,000 for the hospice. It just correlates with how many people we can actually get at the venue. So yeah, roughly 90 people we can get in No Bakehouse before it starts getting a bit too crowded. So yeah, I think around £1,000 would be a really good goal to achieve.
Awesome. And so you have a couple other bands kind of on the lineup with you. Can you tell me about who else is coming out?
Yeah, so we've got a band called Neptunes. A friend of mine, Kieran, he frontmans that band, and they do quite a range of indie, classic rock, sometimes a bit punky as well. Very like electric with their performances. They play a lot of music that's similar to ours. So I think it's a good bill. Those guys are good. They've been playing for a couple of years now, and I've always said to them, I say, we need to get a gig together, but life gets in the way, and you have your own gigs. Yeah. So it's good we can kind of come together to do that.
Perfect. And then I've got Explicit Redaction as well. I'm going to be out with you guys.
Yes, I don't know too much about that band. I know that they do pop punk, emo, bit of indie, I think, as well. Mm-hmm. So it's a bit of a range with all the music on the night. And those are I believe a Soundcheck band. So I got in touch with Jenny at Soundcheck and said, I need a young band to play this event for us to try and bring different people from different points of life, a bit of a young crowd and an older crowd. And I think that kind of raises a bit more awareness than just playing one type of music.
Yeah.
It's for everyone, really. It's
awesome. And Soundcheck are friends of the show. We're big fans of all they do. Perfect. So this is Friday the 31st of October, 7 p.m. till late down at Noah Bakehouse, and it's Hop Tu Naa for Hospice Isle of Man, and it's awesome, £10 entry fee. All the details on that will be with this podcast when we upload it, and on our YouTube page as well. So you're going to treat us to another song now. What are we going to hear this time?
We'll be doing Scar Tissue this time.
Scar Tissue, awesome. Well, I'll do my best Christy impression now. Take it away, guys.
A scar tissue that I wish you saw. Sarcasm, Mr. Know-It-All. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you, 'cause when the birds I share, with the birds I share this lonely view. And with the birds I share this lonely view. And push me up against the wall, a young Kentucky girl in a push-up bra, falling all over myself to lick your heart and taste your health. 'Cause with the birds I share this lonely view. And with the birds I share this lonely view. And with the birds I share this lonely view. Blood loss in a bathroom stall, southern girl with a scarlet draw. Wave goodbye to my wind parkers with the birds I share. With the birds I share this lonely view. And with the birds I share this lonely view. And soft spoken with a broken jaw, step outside but not to brawl in. Autumn sweet will, color fall, I'll make it to the moon if I have to crawl in. With the birds I share this lonely view. And with the birds I share this lonely view. And with the birds I share this lonely view. Scar tissue that I wish you saw. Sarcastic Mr. Know-It-All. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you, 'cause with the birds I share, with the birds I share this lonely view. And with the birds I share this lonely